Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Minari. And this is a new film from A24 from director Lee Isaac Chung, and this is a semi-autobiographical film about him growing up in Arkansas in a Korean family. And this story focuses on this immigrant family who moves into this, long, basically, trailer in the middle of Arkansas and starts up a farm and try to make a living based off of it, and them getting used to this small town, very religious, Midwestern American life. And this film is very human and just very low-key in terms of focusing on this immigrant story. And you have this family with Steven Yeun, who's playing the father, who has his own arc of he's so desperate to find this American dream, to be successful, get this farm up and running, that he puts his family behind the choices that he's making for this farm. Because there's some health issues here. Their young son is like a heart murmur, and they have to keep a watchful eye on his heart. And he has his mother-in-law who, throughout the film, starts to begin to have some serious health issues. And what are they going to do? He's going to be focusing on making sure that he can make this farm successful. And the film spends a lot of time on their son, who's played by Alan S. Kim, who is fantastic. This kid is adorable, and he's endearing, and Kim gives such a great performance. I really hope that this young man gets some recognition in those young actor categories at some of the award shows, because this is a great child's performance. And he is very earnest in how he interacts with his fellow cast members and portrays the story. And he has a very interesting dynamic with the grandmother in the film, who is played by Yuh-Jung, who is getting a lot of recognition for Best Supporting Actress. And she really deserves it because she gives such a powerful performance and a very layered performance, giving different perspectives. And then especially towards the end of the film, a very tortured performance as she's dealing with the aftermath of some health issues. And Yeun gives such a great performance, and he's getting that best actor praise and recognition. And there's one particular scene where this family drama really comes to a head when it comes to what are the priorities, this farm or the family. And you have this great scene between Yeun and Yeri Han, who plays his wife. And she's teary-eyed and just telling him like it is, and you can see the small choices that Yeun makes in terms of how he's portraying his frustration and his guilty conscience and the decisions that he's been making. And it's just a great performance. And you have the story, and it's very human, it's very relatable, it's very normal. And then you do have some elements, like Will Patton plays this neighbor who carries the crucifix with him every Sunday instead of going to church, and he's weird, he's quirky, he's offbeat, he's an interesting side character. And they really focus on those religious themes and ideas in this film as well. This film builds slowly but surely and well-paced up to a point where they reach this climax of this film that is shocking and sad and emotive and poignant, and really brings the film together in a satisfying conclusion. And this film is so beautifully made. The cinematography from Lachlan Milne, who had worked on things like Hunt for the Wilder People and Stranger Things. You have the composer Emile Mosseri, who had composed The Last Black Man in San Francisco, which has a wonderful score. Technically, this film is really well made. There isn't anything in terms of like the direction that seems overly flashy or stylish, but it's crisp and it's well shot. It just captures this life that they're living in the Midwest, and Minari is a really meaningful and poignant little film that is a great immigrant story, and it's inspiring. And everything about this film just works so well and comes together to give a really satisfying filmatic experience, and I absolutely loved it. And I think this film has something for everybody. And I definitely recommend going to check out Minari on virtual cinemas right now. I got it through the Philly Film Society. It's on Princeton Garden Theater's virtual cinemas as well. So go check it out. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.